A lot of people were upset when we got AI in our Mortal Kombat Flawless Victory art book that just dropped a couple of weeks ago at this point. In case you have no idea what I'm talking about, essentially they used AI upscaling and they destroyed a lot of the Mortal Kombat 1 and Mortal Kombat 2 character portraits on the select screen. It is fucking abysmal. And from the looks of things, potentially, Digital Eclipse might have used AI for the main menu in the Legacy Collection. Now, this is not 110% confirmed. However, based on some assets that were pulled by Ermacker, one of the goats in the MK modding scene, and courtesy of my boy Tizzy over on X, who is a goat at making Mortal Kombat Mugen, they pieced together a whole wide array of all the, I guess you could say, flattened 3D main menu video images. Does that make sense? And again, we don't know 100% if this is in fact AI, but I'll let you guys be the judge. Again, everyone was outraged to find out that the one time you get a Mortal Kombat Encyclopedia art book had AI slop. If we find out after I make this video that indeed the main menu for Legacy Collection was literally done by AI, again, very polarizing. Some of you guys love it. Some of you guys really hate it. I'm just saying, keep that same energy that you had for the book with the Legacy Collection. So that's on the agenda for today. If you're excited to see me break all this stuff down, I'm not an AI mastermind. Drop a like. Hit the hype button. We don't know. We don't know, but maybe this reaches the right people because they've been asked directly about it and they won't respond. Maybe if I make this video, they will. So let's see what the potential AI upscaling we have in the Legacy Collection. We'll see. Maybe it isn't. Maybe it is. You can be the judge. All right, so from the jump, this is meant to be Shao Kahn's iconic tower from MK3. I mean, maybe if I squinch my eyes, it kind of looks like. So that's the hypothetical first look at some of this AI in the main menu. Then we have the Pit 2 here. You can kind of see how a lot of this stuff has like jagged edges, which again, why are there jagged edges everywhere? Granted, it does kind of hit at an angle, so maybe that's to kind of give you that view, but I don't know. That's a quote, by the way. Then we have the armory right here, this image of the armory. I'm gonna see if I can go zoom in more. Oh yeah, this is much better. So yeah, here's another look at the pit up close and personal. I mean, maybe somebody individually pieced this together. Maybe. Some are slanted at this angle, some are like this. It's a little bit inconsistent. Who knows? The armory right here, though, that kind of has a curve to it. This also kind of has a curve to it. Again, maybe the artist decided to kind of curve it. This also has a curve to it. The floor, I don't know. I truly don't know, but again, we know they've only had a year to piece this collection together, and if they were in fact crunching, ooh, this is the bank. If they were crunching, is it really out of the realm of possibility that they just decided, you know what's going to save us time and resources and money? Toss all these 2D images into a 3D upscaler, and we'll go from there. They could have obviously touched some of this stuff up, but for me, typically, it's like the curvature, right? Like, the little curves and the straightness. That's what I usually think is like a telltale sign. Again, nothing confirmed, but I'll let you be the judge. If anything, at least you get to see all the assets on the main menu of the Legacy Collection. The dragon looks good. Dragon looks good. Everything around the dragon, up for debate. Pattern on the wall, up for debate. Thankfully, the weapons in the armory here look pretty straight. This looks decent for what it is. So again, you're looking for inconsistencies in the patterns. Weird skulls and props on Khan's arena chair seems to be overlaid with the actual sprite. Huh. Now, the deeper we go into this rabbit hole, you're gonna see there's... I want to say there's no question it's AI upscaling, but again, I don't work at Digital Eclipse, so I'll never know. But like, for instance, Deadpool of strange floor and lights for some reason. Also, very obvious statue. I don't know, man. Yeah, we got a light here shining down on the statue. Then here we have the graveyard. Zoom into the graves. Sadly, I can't unless I download this image, but you could see here, yeah, they all have a little bit of like a waviness to it. Even from this distance, you could probably make it out a bit better, honestly, the smaller it is. You can kind of see, they're not straight lines, and again, obviously, not everything's going to be a straight line, but typically you would think a designer would be designing things that are symmetrical to some extent, and like this right here, this grave, straight up has a big curve. It has a huge curve on it. I don't know, man. Maybe it's not AI. This was random. Random house in the rooftop stage? Yeah, this is supposed to be like skyscrapers, right? We got fucking skyscrapers and shit. It's like a condo, the top of like a fucking 200-story condo, right? Why do we have like fucking Michael Myers' house on the same scale of this condo? Is this on a mountain that we just can't see? Who knows? I don't. Only Digital Eclipse knows. Palace gates with weird Buddha. Again, I don't know, man. Some of it looks decent, then some of it looks off. Here's a look at some more of the textures on the bottom of the Buddha. I don't know, man. It's really hard to gauge, to tell. When I was streaming last night, the Warrior Shrine was the one thing I kept harping on that really does seem like AI. I don't know, man. In particular, it was Johnny Cage. If you just watch the main menu and see like how the Warrior Shrine looks, if you look at Johnny's face, bro, it looks... I was comparing it last night to the wrestler Psycho Clown, because Psycho Clown in the middle of his match, he goes like Super Saiyan, and he peels off the front of his face. It looks like Johnny has his mask still on and it's not pulled off. It looks weird. It looks really weird. I don't know what artist would have picked this art style that they have. It looks weird. It does not look natural. And here, I mean, somebody did this. Somebody just decided to... It looks like a paperweight. Liu Kang looks like a fucking paperweight. He looks like he's got MC Hammer pants on. Weird skull pillar from Scorpion's lair with obvious AI errors all over the place. So, let's see. I mean, yeah, they are morphing into each other. The skulls are literally being morphed into each other. You can see it here. 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 Then we have an arm shooting out here from somebody's face, which doesn't really make sense. Again, come on, bro. Come on, bro. If this was made by an artist, this Wasteland statue, if this was made by an artist, what was the inspiration behind this? You're telling me this isn't AI upscaling? Everything else that we talked about may be up for debate. This right here, look at this. Really? Look at me with a straight face and tell me that an artist designed this the way they wanted it to look. Really? Very noticeable AI on the streets. The actual graffiti on like the subway cover entrance right here is typically a giveaway here. Again, you got more graffiti here. I don't really see any on the left side. Again, look at these pillars. They're at an angle. Look at the fucking way it's designed. Look at the spacing on these pillars to the window. Look at this. Straight up, guys. Look how weird this is. How come the pillars are... It's not evenly laid out. Pillar 1. Pillar 2. Why does Pillar 2 have more space in between the window than pillar 1? Why does this pillar literally be overlapping on the window? Again, if you look closely, you could see a lot of this stuff just doesn't even make sense from like any type of artist integrity standpoint. Not to say that all of it's AI, but a lot of it does come off like they use an AI upscaler. And again, given what we know, are we really surprised? And last but not least, very noticeable AI on pit bottom with cartoon skeleton. Yeah, that's, maybe someone drew that. Maybe someone drew that. Look behind me as well. Does that look like an actual human designed by a human? I don't know. I don't know! I think this is a dead giveaway. Legit, the Warrior Shrine, I wish we had more of these Warrior Shrine sprites in this Imager compilation piece. Because the Johnny Cage one, I feel like, is 100%. Liu Kang right here looks ridiculous, but the Johnny Cage, if you look at his face, literally, if you have Legacy Collection, go watch one of my streams. If you don't, go look at Johnny. Go look at his face. It's fucked. It is fucked. So, yeah, maybe there is supposed to be a random house in the rooftop. Maybe the integrity of the buildings are supposed to be kind of all over the place. Maybe this was meant to be there, just a random light. Let's look at the chain here. See the chain. The chain looks a little sus. And again, these skulls up here, I don't know, man. So the question, $1 million question. Did Digital Eclipse use AI upscaling? Did they? Will we find out? Regardless, though, I want to say a massive shout out to Autism Mophrenia. If I butchered your name, my man, I'm sorry. I called you Tizzy to kick things off. Hopefully that suffices. All jokes. I'm really bad at the English language. So yes, I don't know if they actually used AI or not, but when you see all that compiled stuff, shout out to Ermacker as well. Kind of seems like Digital Eclipse used AI. And again, everyone was complaining about how the Flawless Victory book used AI and it destroyed the integrity of the image. You can kind of say the same thing for what we just showcased. A lot of those classic 2D portraits look kind of fucked in 3D. Would a real artist provide that? I don't think so. So I think they might have used AI upscaling. What do you think? That's the $1 million question. Digital Eclipse, let us know, please. Steven, answer the question. Did y'all use AI upscaling? Let us know. If y'all enjoyed, drop a like on it. Subscribe for more MK content like this. I love y'all. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.
Yeah. Hey, stepping on it, crack.